Welcome back to Ice Cream Sundays. My name is Tara, and each week I'll be showing you a different homemade ice cream recipe. Since my birthday is tomorrow, this week I decided to make a birthday cake ice cream. It's a vanilla custard base with chunks of confetti cake throughout. Starting off with the vanilla custard base, I'm adding my cream, milk, and salt to a saucepan, and I'm just going to stir that together, and I'm going to wait for that to come to a simmer over medium-high heat. While I wait for that to simmer, I'm going to whisk together my egg yolks and the sugar until it is light and fluffy. Once the liquid is simmering, I'm going to temper the egg yolk mixture, and I'm going to do this by adding in a little bit at a time until I've added 2/3 of the liquid to the egg yolk mixture. And what this is doing is just slowly bringing up the temperature of those egg yolks so they don't scramble when I add them back to the pan later. Now I'm going to add that mixture back into the pan over medium-high heat, and I'm just going to continuously stir that until it thickens. Once the custard has thickened, I'm going to remove it from the heat and pour it through a strainer into a bowl that I have fitted over an ice bath. Then I'm going to stir in the vanilla extract. And here I'm using Imitation vanilla, and this is probably the only time I'll ever tell you to use Imitation vanilla, but I just feel like it really drives home that artificial birthday cake flavor. Once the mixture is fully cooled, I'm going to add it to my ice cream machine. And I'll let that spin until I get this consistency. Now it's time to fold in the cake pieces. I just took 2 of the personal size buntlets from Nothing Bundt Cakes and just diced them up into bite-sized pieces. And I'm just going to fold in about half of that first, and then I'll fold in the other half. Once I've got my desired consistency, I'm just going to go ahead and transfer that into a freezer-safe container. And this recipe yielded me about 1.5 quarts of ice cream. Now I'll just place that in the freezer overnight, and this is what it looked like the next day. Cake and ice cream on your birthday really just go hand in hand, so it just seems like a more fun idea to add the cake to the ice cream. With that being said, shout out to all of my fellow crybaby cancers. Happy birthday to us. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Ice Cream Sundays. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.